guys, what's going on? It's Rookie and I'm back with another head-to-head. In today's head-to-head we're doing the Mercedes C63 AMG Coupe Black versus the BMW M5. So they're both super saloons. So what do BMW drivers and Mercedes drivers like to do? They like to go up and down the motorway or highway, wherever you're from, at the highest speed possible. So let's see which one can get the highest speed on the highway or motorway, wherever you're from. So let's start off with this Merc. This thing sounds incredible, and especially on those upshifts. Oh, it just sounds mean. And this thing is just beautiful in my opinion. I absolutely love it. So this is A794 and the BM is a 795, so they're pretty evenly matched. Let's see which one can get the highest speed on the highway. 175. Oh, the dial's on kilometers. That thing sounds mean though. 190. Up in 6th. Come on, let's break 200. We'll stop it at that speed camera up there, speed trap. 203, come on. 203.86. Alright, so let's head back down and hop in the BMW. Right then, so we're back at the bottom now of the highway in the BM, so let's see how this does. This thing doesn't sound as mean as the Mercedes though, which is a bit of a downer. But let's see what it can do. Nice little, well not drift, but a nice little power slide onto the highway. Come on, come on, come on. Doesn't feel as fast as the Merc at the moment. Come on. Come on. Oh. I don't think it's going to do it. Right, so we're coming up to it now. Oh god. Bit of a scrape there, but it should be alright. I don't think it's going to do it. Oh. Yeah, 195.76. Let's just... And the BMW and the Merc got 203, so that's 1-0 to the Merc. So now we're back, and what super saloons like BMWs, Mercedes need to go long distances, so let's see which one can get around the Goliath circuit the quickest. So this is going to take quite a while, so I'm probably going to cut most of it out, to be honest. But I think there'll be about 4 minutes of each car doing it, probably around that much, I'll see. But let's just start off on the beach. Well, I've only done this once, but that was in a Murcielago SV, fully like 1,450 horsepower car. So, and that took me 10 minutes. So it might take me a bit longer in these. I'm not sure. Well, definitely will, but not sure how much longer. Oh god, bit of a slide there. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go. Come on, let's at least get into first. Come on, Mert. Right, now we're onto the tarmac and we should be alright. There we go. This thing's pretty bloody quick. Right, we're moving into the jungle bit now. Just takes us around all 4 bits. What's that for? Desert, jungle, city and beach. Yeah, 4 bits. So it's quite a long race, but quite good scenery. And we passed the Merc to get into first. This thing sounds so good on the upshifts, unreal. Right, come on, nice long left-hander, flat out through there. I love the colour of this car as well. With the rims, it goes so well, so nice. Ooh, just held it. And as you will probably notice, I've eventually found out, like, how to get rid of that background annoying squeaking noise, and I've figured out how to edit properly, like, cut the videos down and do all that, so they're a bit better quality now. They're not the best that they can be, but they're a lot better than they were when I first started. But that bloody Merc is closing in! Did not see that corner. I'm just going to rewind that because I was looking behind. That Merc is closing in now. Come on, C63 AMG, you can do this. Ooh, bit of a drift. Power slide, I should say. Come on, can't let that Merc keep up with us. Flat out. Nice one. Come on. This thing is bloody fast, to be fair, for an A-class. Like a massive Mercedes, it is pretty good. I do love this car, to be fair. I'm not sure which one I prefer, BMW or Merc, like, the, brands, or the cars, but I don't know, they both got some pretty good cars. Like, I do love the M3, and I do love the C63 AMG, so it is pretty close, but now we've got onto the desert. Now we're back into some twisty corners. It was just quite a long time there of just flat out, just non-stop, but now we're back into some nice little twisty corners. Let's pull the handbrake around here, see what we can do. Ooh, too much? Oh my god, where did that Mercedes come from? I'm definitely rewinding that. I didn't know it was that close. Maybe we won't try and handbrake that corner then. I don't know where the hell he came from. Get away. You're not overtaking me today, boy. I was miles ahead on that straight, and now he's just caught right back up. I don't know how that happened. Right, let's try and lose him through the corners again. So we've passed the Audi now, we just need to get onto that Mercedes. Coming into the city, I can see the skyscrapers in the distance. Oh, let's see if we can get up the Audi on the inside. Oh, nice one. Right, let's get this Merc now. My one looks a lot nicer than yours, so back it off, boy. Right, come on. Back into first now, so let's see if we can motor on and see what we can do. Back on it now. Can't let that Merc catch us. He was sort of catching us through the city on that massive straight down past the festival, but we've gained more of a lead now, so it's all good. See if we can do a nice drift into the roundabout. Come on, try and catch me, I dare you, I dare you. It's not gonna happen, mate. Right, down into second. Nice one. Oh, wall tap. Cool. Right, on the final leg now, just coming into the beach, and we've got the lead. Oh shit, why did I look back again? Just by a bit, and it started raining now, so let's see if we can keep this lead. We should be able to. Well, we will, surely. So, the Mercedes will probably do about 13 minutes, I'd say. And then we'll get into the BM and see how that does. Brake, brake, brake. No understeer, please. I don't mind a bit of oversteer, but understeer is a big no-no. Oh, it's done better. And across the line with a 12.47, I think. Let's just check. Yeah, 12.47, so let's hop into the BM and see how that does. Alright, so now we're in the M5, so let's see how quick this one gets around the whole of the map, you could say. Alright, so the Merc done it in 12.47.102, so I don't know, I haven't really seen how this thing handles yet, so it might not be as tail happy as the Merc, which would be good, so it might be a bit faster, you never know. I'm not sure what the next challenge is going to be. I'll have to think of that when I finish this race, or while I'm doing it. I might think of one, like a saloon-y type of businessman-y type of challenge, really. So, come on, BM. No, none of that sliding, please. Let's just get onto the tarmac, onto the proper road, and see if we can catch this pack in front. Right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. It definitely does not sound as good as the Merc. 100% sounds nowhere near as good. I think the interior is a lot nicer, to be fair, on the BM, which is a plus, sort of. But not really for Forza. Unless... Oh, shit. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit. Alright. Held it, held it. We got it, don't worry. Is that an RCF next to us with a... the fuck? A Volvo? I don't think it would be able to keep up with these. Maybe a tiny... Oh, bloody hell, this thing handles quite well, actually. Wow, this thing really feels planted through those all those corners in the jungle, and it was proper planted. Except from that one where I just screwed up a bit, which you just saw, which was like back end stepping out a bit, but it feels really planted, real fast. I don't know. It's not as like fast top speed wise, but through the corners it's a lot quicker, I'd say, than the Merc. So we'll have to see at the end with the lap times. Right, into the desert now, and this is probably where the Beamer is going to struggle, because the Merc had a lot better top speed, well, from what we saw, so I have a sneaking suspicion it might lose a couple seconds here to the Merc, so we'll see how it does through the corners in the city and stuff. Alright, so now we're back into the sharp corners, and we haven't even been caught up by the person second, so I have a sneaking suspicion that the BM might just clean. Oh, I don't know actually, because they are right on my arse. Just going around that sharp corner, which we drifted around then. So I don't know. It's going to be very close. I think it's going to come down to. I think it's going to be about a 10 to 20 second gap, but I'm not sure which way it'll go. Like, look at that, flat through there. No drifting, no anything. This thing is proper planted through the corners. See, like. The back end didn't, it only stepped out a tiny little bit then. I have a feeling this thing through the city is going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with compared to that Merc, so we'll see when we get to the city. Great, that Audi's right on our arse now. We'll try and lose him through the corners in the city because, I don't know actually, because he's got all-wheel drive, so he might, you know, be very good through the corners in the city as well, so we'll see. It depends how much this thing wants to slide. I think at low speeds it might want to slide a bit. Well, quite a lot maybe, because some of these corners are quite sharp, so yeah, like there, it wanted to slide a little bit. Like, I think any corner which we have to take in third or above, it'll be fine, but then second or below, I think it'll just want to slide out a bit, so just have to keep an eye on what speed we enter some of the corners, but we're almost on that stretch, and I have a feeling that this Audi might catch us on the straight. Right, so we're through the beach bit and the city, and we're on the final stretch now through these nice, like long swooping corners, and this BM is eating them up. It is just an absolute animal, to be fair. To be honest, this thing has felt better than the Mercedes, so let's see if it beats it. But as it definitely was not as quick on the straight, so through the desert and at the end of the city it did struggle a bit, like it probably lost a bit of time on the Mercedes. But let's see if that cornering speed has helped it, or has the straight speed of the Merc been able to overpower the BM. Ooh, it's beaten it. I think it has. Let's just check the time. Yeah, the BMW got a 1240 and the Merc got a 1247, so that's 1-1 going into the last challenge. So guys, we're back for the third and final challenge now. So what do people want in Forza from a 500 odd horsepower rear wheel drive car? Well, they want to drift it. So let's see which car can get the highest points on this drift zone. So we're going to start at this junction, first with the Merc like we have in every other challenge. This absolute beast. So let's see which one will do the best. I'm not sure really which one will do the best. All I know at the moment is that the BMW is a lot more planted, but I haven't really tried drifting any of these yet. And as you can see, I'm not the best at drifting, to be fair, so yeah. Oh god. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do 2 runs, one going the way we just went, and then one going back through it, and tot up the 2 scores and see which one wins. I think that would be a bit more fairer, to be honest, so just because I'm not the best at drifting, so I'm not very consistent. So we'll see how I do on this run, now back through. Oh god. Oh, still stayed on it a bit. Come on. Yeah, as you can see, I'm alright at drifting, but it's not my forte. So that was 51,000. So let's head up into the BMW and see how that does. So guys, we're back at the top in the Beamer, so let's just see how this one does. I'm not really sure, because this one was a lot more planted than the Merc around the big Goliath track, so we'll have to see if this one's better at drifting or not, though. Yeah, it feels like it. I don't know. Ooh, actually, this feels nice. I just can't get the speed. These cars haven't got enough horsepower, really, to do nice drifts around here. So, 44. So, it was better on the first go-round than the Merc, but let's turn around and see how it does on the second. Right, let's go and do it in reverse and see what the BM's like. It got 4,000 more on the first one, so let's see if it can get more on the second run, the reverse run. Oh god, I don't know, this thing, if it had a bit more horsepower, it would be an awesome drifting car to be fair, but just hasn't got much power, which is... Right, so that was at 50,000. So I'll just go add the scores up and then come back with the verdict. So the BMW actually won again. So that's 2-1 to the BMW. So the BMW wins. So that was it. So let's get into the verdict and break down the cars. So now, guys, we're back at the festival, and let's just do a quick breakdown. So in the first challenge, the top speed challenge, the highway challenge, the Mercedes won. Let me just get up the numbers here. So the Mercedes got a 203 and the BM got a 197. So not quite, but not far off. Then the second challenge, the Goliath circuit race, the Mercedes got a 1247 and the Beamer got a 1240. So that's a 7-second gap. And to be honest, it felt a lot nicer through the corners, a lot more planted. But the Mercedes was a lot faster on the straights, to be fair. And then in the drift section, the BMW won again, surprisingly. I thought that one was going to go to the Mercedes myself, just because it felt a lot more tail-happy. But, I don't know, the Beamer felt a lot more controllable, and it won it by 3,000 points overall. So, what can you say? All I'm going to say is, much, much, much prefer the look of the C63, to be honest. Much prefer the sound of it. But then, if you're going to... And also, it's a lot better if you're doing, like, drag racing and stuff like that. But then, if you're gonna do track racing, and say if you need an A-class super saloon, the BM is right up there. It's one of the best, I'd say, for an A-class standard. You might just be able to fit one upgrade on it, but other than that, it's a great car. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and also put in the comments what cars you'd like to see go up against each other. And if you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.